The blonde bomber Bridges, fighting from down under. In New South Wales, Australia, she won the IBF Bantamweight title in March of 2022. Delphine Persoon, who won the female lightweight title in 2012 and hasn't looked back.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, fighting out of New South Wales, Australia, a women's Australian super bantamweight champion, Ebony, the blonde bomber Bridges. Fighting out of the blue corner, fighting out of Belgium, and ranked as one of the best female lightweight boxers in Ring Magazine, here is a women's lightweight champion of the world, Delphine Persoon.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. The perfect counter lands. Missing with the left hook. The straight right just misses. She catches and counters. That jab doesn't find a home. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent or laid out there.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. She got clipped by that counter. It's defend yourself at all times, but this fighter hasn't defended themselves at all. Just missed with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Here we go for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Looking to land the hook. She wasn't ready for that counter. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's the bell for round 3. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. And they figure out the combination to this set.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Defense is not an option for these two. Nice counter shot. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Beautiful counter shot. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Delphine Persoon on her back foot. There's the bell for round 4. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. She scores with that counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Beautiful counter punch. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
This could be really intimidating, Todd, if you know...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And she just wobbled Delphine Persoon. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Is Delphine Persoon gonna go down here? And it appears... Did you see that? Delphine Persoon on her back foot. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for...
Oh my God, Johnny! Ebony Bridges on her back foot. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Where did that come from? Down they go!
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
He never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took her out.
Up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
He's got a half a round to get this thing together.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Oh, and a shot from the heavens sends him to... Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
A TKO, we've got to see it again, because TKOs, they finish the story to us. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost.